Caps off coming right into your living room. Astros pitcher Collin McHugh just getting out of the way of that comebacker.
That's when you thank your lucky stars. Your reaction time is as good as it is to avoid a serious injury.
But McHugh, ever the competitor, wants credit for part of the double play, says the ball got his ring finger. His jaw says, whoo! My question, though, did he take the blue pill or the red pill with the Matrix-style evasion? Welcome into Caps Off. I'm Phil Murphy. He is Mark Donaldson. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, our fourth show. Can you believe we're nearly a month into the season? So many storylines. Some wonderful baseball as well, haven't we?
The gold standard, Christian Yelich. Bringing up one of my favorite segments, High, Far, and Handsome. We'll take you back to March 30th. A little girl had a sign that asks if Christian Yelich hits a home run, Dad'll buy her puppy, and Christian delivered.
Well, not only that, he hit a few home runs, but she didn't want a few puppies. She didn't want a litter. She just wanted one. He presented her the puppy in person.
April 15th, personally delivering the puppy. Then in the game itself, he delivers again with not one, not two, but 3 dingers against the Cardinals, bringing his total to 8 against the Cardinals in 7 games.
Dad, can I have a kennel, please, for all my new puppies?
A complete litter. Also has 19 RBI in 7 games. Yelich is just hitting the cover off the ball. You might have noticed in that 3-homer game for Yelich, the Brewers weren't wearing their standard cap, but this beloved throwback from the late 70s to the early 90s. Hey, consistency. It's one of my favorite logos in baseball, Mark, because of the hidden meaning.
Yeah.
It looks like a glove, but if you look closely, it actually is MB for Milwaukee Brewers. And no matter who you support in Major League Baseball, fans look at this logo fondly, much like Newcastle's kit in the mid-90s.
Now, I've got the Montreal Expos cap, and I like this one as well, because people look at it and they wonder, what does it stand for? Some, if you go onto Google, think it was because of the former owner's daughter, Ellen. It's not. It's Les Expos de Montreal Baseball. There's an E, there's an L, and there's a B.
And that franchise moved to Washington, D.C., so if you're a Wimbledon supporter, before they came MK Dons, they're your squad. And the Mets, my club over there, that's their cap, but this is their crest. And a lot of people say, oh, this is the New York skyline. Not so fast. This skyline doesn't exist. In fact, it's a combination of all 5 New York boroughs: Staten Island, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and of course, Manhattan. Very smart logos, all.
You can kiss this one goodbye.
It's Cody Bellinger done it again.
God, a home run. Cody Bellinger.
So, this weekend, the Brewers and Dodgers play in a series. You've had a quick hat swap.
Wardrobe change.
But it's important. These teams both made the playoffs last year. Would surprise no one if they did it again this.
Yeah, and they met recently as well. Now, Clayton Kershaw might be coming back for this one, but it's a matchup between the NLCS from last season as well that the Dodgers won.
And the Dodgers have a tremendous bat in the lineup. We've already talked about Christian Yelich. How about Cody Bellinger hitting the cover off the ball? This guy won Rookie of the Year 2 years ago, played all 162 games. He is one of the more exciting young players in all of baseball.
Both made decent starts to the season as well, but Bellinger has simply been outstanding.
And Mark, to quantify that, baseball's a game of numbers. Check out the starts compared last year to this. This is through 15 games, a comparison. Batting average way up. Homers quadruple. RBI more than 5 times. Tremendous stuff from the Dodgers' young stud, Bellinger. Now time for my favorite segment of the show. Step up to the dish, and we are heading to Miller Park. And man, I am salivating looking at those pictures and smelling these smells. Mark, did you know Miller Park, the only stadium in baseball at which sausage outsells hot dog? They have a number of different varieties, including this one, the Cheddar beer Bratwurst.
It's also kind of the 3 things that Milwaukee is most famous for. You've got your cheddar, you've also got your beer, and of course, you've got your Bratwurst. So all 3 in one, and this is pretty tasty, don't you think?
Yeah, and a lot goes into making a Cheddar beer Bratwurst. A pretty robust list. Tell you what, I'll just go on and buy this at Miller Park, but you do see the Wisconsin cheddar, Dijon mustard, cayenne pepper, some beer cheese sauce, and of course, the piece de resistance, the Bratwurst itself. You go ahead and take the first bite. We should stagger this so we can talk as we eat this.
I always feel for the viewer seeing a close-up of my mouth doing this.
Uh-huh. Oh my.
What do you think?
It's excellent. I mean, the cheese is just so rich. No, 10 times out of 10, I would buy this at Miller Park. And whoever made this for us in studio, I'm going to have them make it for us.
This is my cheat day. Every time we do this segment, I always have this as my cheat day. This is phenomenal. It's really, really good. Let's forget the calories for this one.
If you ever go to Miller Park, make this your cheat day. This is quite a thing, and this is what a thing. Taking a lighter-hearted look at America's pastime. Mark, why don't you lead us off?
Mets, Phillies. Fly ball to left.
Oh, boy.
Oh, no. Mets outfielder, former Brewer as well, Keon Broxton, misplays the ball badly. Maybe not as bad as Marcell Ozuna from last week. May have lost it in the lights. Something Ozuna didn't have to say.
Keon Broxton 0 for 6 at the plate in that series as well. Angels, Rangers. Asdrubal Cabrera, ball goes off the glove of Cole Calhoun. She said, "Do you glove me?" I told her, "Only partly."
Stop it, stop it. That would not have been a homer if it didn't hit Calhoun's glove. Now, what about this? The Pensacola Blue Wahoos. They won the award for the best name. Right, do you want to do this? Because there's no way you're getting me doing a backflip. Wow.
That is fantastic. Blue Wahoos, of course, a minor league club, the AA affiliate of the Minnesota Twins. Our friend Baseball Brit checking in. He's been on the road all season, and he took in a couple good ones this week.
Yeah, he's racked up the miles. He was with us last week at Fenway. Now he's made his way to Yankee Stadium. He saw the Red Sox. Now he's seeing the Yankees against the Red Sox, from where he sent this report.
A very good afternoon, everybody. It's me, Baseball Brit, and I am here in the Bronx, just walking towards one of the most famous ballparks in all of MLB, Yankee Stadium. Here she is. And the reason I'm here is because the Yankees are playing the Red Sox in the second game of a two-game series. The Red Sox, interestingly, will play their first official home game against the Yankees in this rivalry in London. MLB London are here today, and I'll be at every single game between these two in the lead up to June the 29th. Just over 10 weeks away. I've had a lovely week, been in Washington, saw some incredible jerseys, but today I'm about to head into the team store and browse through. Fans already here, I'm here way early. Fans already here in the Bronx, coming in for one of the most exciting games and exciting rivalries in all of baseball.
That is hallowed ground in Major League Baseball. And of course, the Red Sox and the Yankees playing each other this summer, two-game series at London Stadium. We'll be there, and Mark, we found out who else will be there as well.
We now have our 4 for the MLB's Great British Mascot Race. So, who are they? We've got Freddie Mercury, which makes sense. We also have Winston Churchill and Henry VIII. Now, they only put the Loch Ness Monster in there as a joke, but the Loch Ness Monster won. It might have something to do with the 3,844 clicks that I made as a Scotsman to ensure my country was represented.
Very well represented indeed. I think I know who you're backing in that race. I'm trying to think who I think is going to win. Maybe Freddie Mercury. It's been a good year for Freddie Mercury, the documentary coming out and all that, but check them out. That race will go down in London this summer.
I'll never take for granted the opportunity to put on a Dodger uniform.
Clayton Kershaw is just filthy.
That guy's a stud.
Best lefty in the game.
As a pitcher, the most important thing is just where you put the pitch.
Cole strike 3. Swing and a miss. Blew him away.
Clayton Kershaw in control.
Just win every start.
13 strikeouts. Wow. Slow curveball. Got him.
His curveball hits the gods of baseball up top, ends up in the bottom of the zone.
Curveball's devastating.
Buckled him and he just watched it.
Just can't really deny his greatness and what he's done.
You could talk about him being one of the best to ever touch the baseball.
You heard it a few times in that video montage. Clayton Kershaw is filthy, meaning when he throws the ball, it is darn near impossible to hit. So to pay homage to him, we have a new segment. We had Setting the Mark. This is Filthy.
Can't wait for next week. What are you going to call that? Now, the issue with Clayton Kershaw this season has been, for the first time in many a year, he didn't start on opening day because he picked up this shoulder inflammation problem in spring training. However, now he's back healthy again. He's rather difficult to hit. Have a look at some of these from the game against the Reds. Just how good is he, do you think?
I mean, he's the gold standard of this generation. He is integral to the Dodgers World Series hopes. They were my World Series pick, so if he's not healthy, that's going to have to change. This is a guy who's had back problems in the past, missed a number of starts last year, but you see his credentials and his resume. He's won the Cy Young as the NL's best pitcher 3 times. He's won the NL MVP, 5 times led the league in ERA. He just wins, just strikes people out. He just does everything.
And the question is, when he is eligible for the Hall of Fame, he's first ballot. He's straight in there, isn't he?
Straight in 5 years after he retires, he will be in Cooperstown. Now, much like with a goalkeeper, the goalpost is his best friend.
Inanimate object, like Shaka Hislop always says. They've got to have a friend from somewhere.
See, pitchers, their best friends are actual people. The 8 guys playing behind them, these are the best defensive plays of the week. Our Web Gems. Mark, why don't you start us off with number 3?
Going to take you all to the Orioles against the Red Sox. A fly ball to deep center field at Fenway. Jackie Bradley. Tell you what, there's a number of people thinking that's a home run. Jackie Bradley says no. So that's 3. At 2, Manny Machado earning his dollars and cents here.
Yeah, the Padres paid a pretty penny for Manny, throwing all the way across the diamond to get Carson Kelly punched out. They bought his bat, they got that arm as well. Incredible defensive play.
2 really good so far, but this is our number 1 Web Gem this week. It's Dustin Peterson. I'm going to lay out here. Just look at this.
He's going to lay out too.
Sensational. He shouldn't get that. He's stretching every sinew. What a catch. Hanley Ramirez thought he got the hit. Dustin says no.
Hanley Ramirez has reason to feel hard done, getting robbed of extra bases there. That's it for this episode of Caps Off. We hope you had fun. We hope you feel smarter. MB, not just a glove, Milwaukee Brewers.
Plus our reveal of the 4 candidates, the 4 mascots for MLB's Great British Mascot Race in June. It's got to be the Loch Ness Monster for me. Have you made your mind up yet? Is it Freddie?
Oh, it's Freddie Mercury. I'm all in on Freddie. Well, we had fun this week. Hope you did as well. We'll see you next week for more Caps Off.